Welcome back, one and all. Last time we were exploring this castle. Not much here, but if you go into this door here, you get a Blizzard Orb and a gold hairpin. Now what the Blizzard Orb does is that's the second accessory for Amuro, and when he is equipped with it, he'll randomly use a large blizzard attack. It kind of looks like Ultima. We can receive an X potion in the bucket here. It's very powerful. It's almost as powerful as Ultima, not quite. But it's a very good magic attack that attacks all enemies for him. He randomly uses it, and the Rage Ring and the Blizzard Ring are the only two relics you really should equip on him. So if we go over here, we touch the shiny thing. Ooh, we know how much I love to read diaries. Uh-oh. Damn, she is defying stuff. I don't know, maybe he's a little... I don't know if he's that sexy, but... Huh. Wonder how that worked out for you, lady. I forget how you're supposed to know this, but if you go to the throne here, I think somebody tells you. Press down 5 times, roughly about where this set of stairs start. Press the action button, you'll hear a noise. We'll head down here. And then down the stairs. And hey, we got a blue dragon. So, blue dragon, or water dragon as you can tell, he uses that. First off, let's start by using this. This won't work on him, but I want to show it off. Blue dragons absorb water, obviously, and they are Atom Edge. Instantly dispatches one enemy. They are weak to lightning. There it is. Check out all that scaling glory of pixelated fun. Pretty neat effects. Yeah, he pretty much is weak to lightning, absorbs water. He casts really strong water attacks. I shouldn't have done that, but we'll see Bismarck. I haven't seen Zone Seek, so let's check out Zone Seek. He has the ability to use Rippler, and I've done something I shouldn't do. Bahamut. I've brought Shadow in. You should not have Shadow... See, absorb it. The thing is about Ripplers, it switches status effects with a target, so when an enemy uses it on a character, there's Zone Seek, that's kind of creepy. If an enemy uses it on a character, it switches all good and bad status effects between the two targets. Oh, hopefully this won't kill anybody. Almost. However, Terra's Morph, or Trance, whatever you want to call it, and Shadow's Interceptor, that was Bahamut, are both considered status effects. So I think in the NES game, I'm not sure about later games, I forget, but if an enemy uses Rippler on Shadow or Terra, it takes away those two abilities, so Interceptor will be gone for good, and so will the ability to morph. And he's dead. 2 or 3 lightning bolts and you're good. So yeah, Rippler's can cause a nasty little bug. So you should avoid it if you can. Okay, the Scimitar. Two dragons left. But he shouldn't be too hard. I mean, 2 bolt 3s. I mean, at this point in the game, the enemies should be pretty easy. And the Scimitar is a regular sword. There it is. Randomly dices up enemies. It's basically Odin's sword. So what it'll do, it will actually cause instant KO. There's a chance it will instantly KO. Otherwise, it will just do damage. Kind of like the assassin. Now the good thing... Ooh, look at that. I also have the gauntlet on him, so I think it's doubling his attack power. Yeah. It's also a good thing to use with Offering, because you'll be able to attack 4 times. Ooh. You turned to stone. I guess that little... telling of the heart didn't really go so well. Use the Offering, you'll attack 4 times with it, and that gives you 4 chances to get instant death. Also, should have told you, make sure you use Meteor. I told you last episode, but you should really have learned Meteor before now. And what happens is Odin goes up a level and becomes Brighton, Thunder God. So basically you've lost Odin. So if we go back to here, Espers. And there's Raiden. Raiden learns Quick, which allows you to do double commands. That is awesome. You use it once, and then you do 2 commands after you've used it. You'll be able to... It's basically like the X magic, except now you have like XX magic X. Like, cast it 4 times. Anyways, you basically do 2 commands in one, so that's a really good ability, plus strength, plus 2. However, you've lost Odin permanently, and if you did not learn... Meteor from him, it's going to be a while before you can. I'm just going to remove something here. Just because you won't get Meteor till later. No. And Raiden. Raiden, basically, it's true edge. It's like At My Edge, except a little more reliable. Basically, it also looks like Odin. Just slightly different palette. Oh, Cold Dust. Best be frozen, my friend. Well, it's better than being well done, but... Slice! Is that not awesome, or what? Also, it has a neat sprite as well, I think. Well, gained a level. Alright. So, that's basically Raiden. I think I've showed you most of the... I'll show you some magic as we go out of here as well. Do a little magic showing off in. Now, like I said, the devils here, if you leave them alone, you can get the level lore from them, such as level 5 Death, level 4 Flare, stuff like that. You've already seen a lot of bio. Let's see Quarter. Regen 8, nothing special. Absorb. Demi's kind of the same as Quarter, except it's a single target. Like I said, most enemies here are reflected. Probably not a good idea. Float. Quarter and Demi actually avoid reflect, so just so you know. I think we've already seen Life 3. Poison. Haha, I doomed myself. Break. Oh, wow. That was awesome. I'll remedy you. Don't think we've seen Life 2. Don't have enough for Life 2. Vanish. These things aren't too threatening, really. Life 2. Vanish is a really nice one, especially when you're coming up against physical attacking characters only. It's very handy. Break Quarter. I can't do Whirlwind. Whirlwind and Quake will attack all party members. Whirlwind is quite devastating, so don't use it. Quake does the same thing. I'll show it off a little later. Slow. Show off Haste. Berserk. Showed off a few of them here. I don't think I've shown off Warp. Slow 2. Berserk's a nice one, especially if you put it on, like, look at that damage. Especially if you put it on physical attack characters like Cyan and Amuro there. I have magic points. Yay. Also, you get some decent experience in this place, too. Alright, let's put back on that Muggle Charm. Muggle Charm. Let's get going. And down and around. Wrong around, a little more. Having Mog's Moogle Charm is really, really nice. There we go. Yeah, that Charm Bangle, it's not really that big of a deal if you get it, but... Alright, let's continue on. No, let's continue. The Charm Bangle's nice to get, but to be honest, it's probably not worth it. You're better fighting off a lot of enemies. I just use it a lot to save myself some time. So we just end up in this big barren patch of desert with nothing to do, so let's just go back, yeah. So yeah, bring Stargo back here, fight those devil things that look kind of like the Chimeras, kill all the enemies but them, and then they'll use the level defying death. Just make sure you're not at a level that's a multiple of 3, 4, or 5. So you probably want it to be on like a 1. A 1's a good multiple. 2, actually 2's even better because no value of 2 will ever equal 3 or 5. Alright. So you just have to worry about it being a multiple of 4. If you're on an even number, it will never equal to 3 or 5. Oh no, that's not true, it will. Oh yeah, that's right, no. I don't know. I forget how it works. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. He has a Debilitator. What this will do is will randomly cast a weak point. I'm not a huge fan of this, to be honest. It's not my favorite tool. It doesn't really even do anything. My favorite tool is the drill and the chainsaw. How's it going, Chancellor? I believe I have. Yeah, it just makes it just gives you sort of a little bit of a weaker, like it adds an extra weak element. But it doesn't tell you what it is, so you have to use it, then you have to scan the enemy to find out what it is. Alright. So let's switch up our party here quickly. First I'm going to take off this. Yep, okay. And we're going to the final area, well not the final area, but the final little bit of side questing. And it's going to involve Stargo, Realm, and then whoever you want. And I'm going to put the brothers in, because I haven't seen them in a while. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip that with the Offering. He does some really good damage with the Offering. Damn it, come on, switch. Anyways. Lift off. There's 3 blue magics I want to talk about. One is up here at around Colo. You'll get into a fight with a moose. It's kind of like those jelly-looking things. If you equip Realm with a fake mustache, you can control it and learn the ability Pep Up, which basically sacrifices the life of the user to heal up the rest of the party. Not the most useful. Yeah, I haven't done too much black magic because there's an enemy in the final area that does every black magic. But the thing is, Pep Up is one of them that he doesn't know. There's 4 of them he doesn't know. Pep Up is one of them. The other one's over here with the Land Ray on the Solitary Island, who has Mighty Guard. So if you use the control ability with Realm, you'll get Mighty Guard from him. Also, while you're here, the Pepper has White Wind, which basically heals the party for the value of the caster's current HP. So if their current HP is 1,000, Stargo will heal the party for 1,000 HP. So the more HP he has, the more worthwhile it is. So let's come to Phasma. And we'll just kind of head in here. So I don't know what triggers this, but with the 2 of them in your party, it'll trigger a bit of a cutscene. Home sweet home. Oh, but there's an issue. Who's... Oh, Gung Ho. I think Gung Ho's the, like, elder or something. I don't remember. What's going on? So we're getting a little bit of backstory of Stargo, how he and Gung Ho here hunted a beast called Hado. Hado? Hanino? Why are you hesitating? Well, we'll find out in the next episode. So, folks, thank you for watching. In the next episode, we'll find out what he's hesitating about. Bye now.